Hi everyone. If you have any hotel revenue management questions, send me an email, chris@hotelrevenueman.com. In the last week, I've gotten 4 emails of people who are trying to purchase hotels from around the country in the United States, and they're wanting to know how much they should pay for it. So they send me the statistics and tell me how much the properties are asking for, and I tell them how much it's really worth. There are about 100 different ways that methods you can use to price how much a property is worth, and there is only one that I'll use. I love it. It's the most important one, and I believe the most accurate. So I'm going to share that with you, and you can let me know what you think. We'll say this hotel that we're going to talk about has 100 rooms. It makes the math easy. It has a $60 ADR. One of the people that reached out to me and sent me the statistics for the property they're considering had a $60 ADR. And I find, even with a lot of my clients, for an annual average daily rate, that holds about true. Now, a lot of the properties I work with are independent, and they are, I'll say, budget or economy hotels or motels, but I have some nicer properties and even some flagged or name brand properties as well I work with. For this example, there's 50% occupancy, and the numbers I got for this real property was 50% annual occupancy. That's not very good. But a lot of times you'll see this in tourist destinations where maybe it's really busy in the summer and slow the rest of the time, or they have busy and slow seasons. So by the time you average out the busy and the slow seasons, they're about half full. I figured a $40 cost per room night. If you look at my other videos, I have an entire video on this. And it also shows you how you can calculate that exact number for your property. But if you don't know for sure and you assume $40, it's going to be really close. I told one of my clients this, and he goes, "No, it's not. It's not $40. It's like $38, $35. So he just proved my point. It's right there, even without doing the exact math. It's probably going to be there. Unless you have a nicer or luxury property, you have more people to pay for, you have more amenities like heated indoor pools, that's going to make that cost go up. This is the system. It's a 1x to 10x multiple. What does that mean? You take profit, and depending on how nice the hotel is, how good a shape it's in, you can ask for 1 to 10 times the value of the profit you make per year. So, look at this. I'll show you what this means. This hotel has 100 rooms. There are 365 days in a year. So if you sold every room every night, that's 100% occupancy, you would sell 36,500 room nights. Now we know this property has 50% occupancy. So we take the possibility of 100% occupancy and we multiply that times 50%. This is how you write 50% on a calculator or as a decimal. Actually, it's just 0.5. The 0 doesn't matter. But for those who don't know this, a lot of people don't know how to do this. I wanted you to be able to see how that works. That means 100% would be 1.00. 99% would be 0.99. So you see how that works there. So you can take whatever the occupancy of the property you're looking at is, and you'll see that there. When we do that, we see that this property sells 18,250 room nights per year. We have a $60 ADR. We have a $40 cost. That means there's a $20 profit. Now, for this example, this is net profit. That $40 is a really big number. It takes all the expenses for the year, which that's going to figure cost for internet, cost for electricity. You had to buy a new vacuum cleaner, new mattresses, whatever it is. Pay the housekeepers and front desk and manager. After you pay all of them, that is $40 a room night. If you want to figure it for your property, and I explained this in the other video, take all of your expenses for a year, let's say 2018, divide by the number of room nights sold, right here, and that will tell you how much expense there was per room night for your property. If it's entry-level hotel or motel, not something super fancy, it's probably going to be $40 a night. So you're making $20 after you pay everyone. If you're making $20, per room night, and you're selling $18,250, the annual profit is $365,000, and this is United States dollars. I'm here in America, and so that'll give you an idea. Just for the sake of example, so you can take out these different numbers and plug in your own, use the same formula. So that means if this property is an absolute dump, it needs everything replaced, it needs everything repaired, it does not have a good customer base, it's in a bad location, everything's bad about it, you can ask for a 1x multiple. That means all your profits for the first year are going to go to paying it off, but then it'll be paid off, and you'll have a poor property, but it'll be paid off. Then you'll probably have to come up with some more money to get it up to speed. Depending on how nice it is where it's going to fall somewhere on here. If this property, everything is great about it, it's in an up-and-coming part of town, everything is newly remodeled, new mattresses, new carpet, all the walls have been painted, they redid the lobby and put in a heated indoor pool, everything is great, you can get a 10x multiple. So let's say that this property is being sold and they're asking for $13 million. Okay, that's going to be about a 40 times multiple. That means it's going to take 40 years to pay that thing off, assuming you don't have to put any other money into it. Now, in the United States, typically hoteliers, banks will give hotels loans for 10 years. So you're going to have it paid off in 10 years. So that's why this is as much as you could ask for. If you had a 40 times multiple, then it would take you 40 years to pay it off. And here, when you get a residential or home loan, banks will only give you a 30-year home loan. So it's going to take you 30 years and practically your entire working life just to pay off your home. And so paying for 40 years for a business, it's just astronomical. So this property was asking way too much. Please hit the red subscribe button, and then when I release a new video like this, you'll get a notification and you can come check it out, and hopefully it'll be something that'll be a benefit to you. As people reach out to me and as I work with my clients and real life situations come up like this, that's the information I share with you, so I hope it's a benefit. If you have a question, reach out to me, Chris@hotelrevenueman.com, and I'll be happy to interact with you. Thanks for your time. Bye.